Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nana Karina binti Azhar and I will be your moderator for today's forum presentation. Thank you for joining us as we discuss the financial stability and management practice for two group target, the street hawker and the payslip worker. Through our interview and analysis, we aim to understand their financial strengths, weakness, and how they can improve for the future. To begin, I would like to invite panelist 1, Shifa, to share the overall finding from the interview with both the street hawker and the payslip worker.
Thank you, moderator. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Shifa and I will begin by sharing an overview of our interview finding for both group street hawker and the payslip worker. Our group conduct interview using two different methods. For the street hawker, we did a face-to-face interview with Cik Norliana, the owner of Pandan Cendol stall at Inasis PSN UUM. She shared insight about her business, daily operations, income and overall financial management. Cik Norliana, currently a 5th semester student at UUM. The Pandan Cendol stall is a part of PES Be Your Own Boss program by RHB Islamic Bank in collaborations with Bernas PPKS, which for B40 students. All assets including equipment and training was RM 20,500 fully funded through Zakat grant, and the business started with just RM 200 as a working capital. She managed key aspects of the business such as all the finance and promotions, while the staff helped with the daily operations. The stall earns about RM 1,200 per day or around RM 15,000 per month and managed to cover all the expenses even when the sale fluctuates without ever running at a loss. Now moving on to the payslip worker and Cik Wan Mohaimin. The interview was conducted online via Microsoft Teams. He is a salesperson at Switch Aeon Mall, earning a basic salary of RM 1,700 with an additional commissions of RM 1,800. He shared information about his income, deductions, expenses, and financial habits. He has a stable and predictable income. Although he has some commitments like rent, loans, and minor liabilities, his monthly expenses still manageable. He manages his money carefully, saving regularly through investment in public gold and ASNB, and maintain an emergency funds. Overall, his financial situations appear stable, and despite he being concerned about the rising cost of living, his organized spending habits allow him to manage his expenses effectively. To conclude, while the street hawker manages fluctuating daily incomes and business operations, the payslip worker benefit from predictable income, structured saving, and long-term financial planning. Both show responsible financial management.
Thank you, Shifa. Next, we will hear from the panelist 2, Daniel, who will explain the financial comparison between the two groups, focusing on income generation, saving, asset, and financial stability.
Assalamualaikum and very good day to everyone. My name is Daniel. I am the panelist 2. I will be presenting financial comparison between street hawker of Pandan Cendol and the payslip worker based on our service learning project. First of all, the both respondents show a very different level of financial stability, which is from income generation, saving, habit, asset, ownership, and risk exposure. The street hawker earned a relatively high income, averaging RM1,200 per day and RM15,000 per month, resulting in a monthly surplus of RM7,700 after deducting all operating costs. However, this financial performance comes with a major weakness, which is there is no formal record keeping on the system and all calculations are done mentally. Next, yearly income also fluctuates depending on weather condition, customer flow, and competing from other hawker. This makes the street hawker financial stability less predictable despite the high profit. On the other hand, the payslip workers earn a fixed monthly salary of RM1,700 with a mandatory deduction such as EPF and so. Even though the income is lower, the payslip worker demonstrates disciplined financial behavior, including saving RM700 every monthly through investment, public gold, and ASNB. having an emergency fund and planning his monthly budget. His financial situation remains stable and predictable because income does not fluctuate. In terms of asset, the street worker owned 2,500 ringgit worth of stock asset fully funded by grant without any liabilities, while the passive worker has asset amounting 3,200 ringgit with total liability of 350 ringgit. Both groups face different financial challenges. This street hawker struggle mentally with time management, especially since the business is run by the student and lack of proper financial recording system. Meanwhile, the passive worker face lifestyle-related spending pressure and does not have any takaful protection. Based on this observation, several improvements can be suggested for the street hawker. Implementing basic financial recording using Excel or Google Sheets, subscribing to business takaful, and establishing a structured working schedule can significantly improve financial control. For the passive worker, setting a long-term financial goal, diversifying investment, and obtaining takaful protection will strengthen his financial resilience. Summary: the street hawker show stronger financial performance in terms of profits and assets, but carry higher risk and instability. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. Now, moving on the panelist three, Hanani, who will present the idea and contribution our project offers to both groups and how this suggestion can help improve their financial practice.
Thank you, moderator, for the question. Assalamualaikum, everyone. My name is Hanani. Okay, building up for the financial comparison explained daily by panelist 2, my role as panelist 3 is to share ideas on how our project contributes to improvement and betterment, not only for the community we engage with, but also for you as students. One of the ideal contribution of the project is the practical advice we can offer to the Nolia Nashimimi, the street hawker of Pandar Cendol. Although the strong generate about RM50,000 ringgit in monthly sale and achieve a surplus of RM 7,700, the absence of formal record keeping means the owner cannot easily monitor cash flow or plan for growth. Our recommendation is to introduce simple but effective tools such as spreadsheet or mobile app to record daily sales, expenses, and stock usage. This will help the hawker make better financial decisions, reduce the risk of mismanagement, and prepare for future expansion. In addition, we suggest to subscribing to a business takaful plan so that the street hawker is protected against unexpected risks like accident, equipment damage, or weather disruption. This ensures continuity and resilience in the business. For the Encik Wan Muhammad, as a paid worker, our contribution focus on long-term financial planning. Although he already shown good saving habits, including RM 700 invested money in gold and ASNB, he does not yet have health or personal takaful coverage. We recommend risk through protection and retirement planning so that this financial stability is not only short-term but also sustainable in the long run. We also suggest developing a clear spending plan to manage lifetime inflation, ensuring that essential commitments are always prioritized. Beyond this community contribution, the project also benefits youth as students. We gain confidence in applying accounting theories to real situations, strengthen our analytical and communication skills, and learn empathy by engaging with people from different socio-economic backgrounds. This dual contribution helping others while improving ourselves make the project truly meaningful. Thus, our contribution is about transforming accounting knowledge into practical guidance that improve financial awareness, resilience, and responsibility. For Nolia Nashamimi, the street hawker of Pandar Cendol, it means better record keeping and risk protection. For the Encik Wan Muhammad, which is a paid worker, it means long-term planning and financial security. And for you as student, it means becoming more competent and socially responsible professional. Thank you.
Thank you, Hanani. After that, I would like to invite panelist 4, Shamira, to provide solution and suggestion that can help both groups strengthen their financial management and planning.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Thank you, moderator. My name is Shamira and I am panelist 4. I will present several solutions and suggestions that can help improve the financial situation of the both group, which is street hawker and paid worker. Starting with the street hawker, we found that the biggest issue is lack of the proper financial record. Without organization data, it can become difficult to plan, control expenses, or measure profit accurately. So, one solution we propose to introduce simple financial tools such as daily sale book or mobile apps like Cashbook or Bukuwaru. These tools are easy to use and can help track money in and money out clearly. Another suggestion for the owner, Diana, to create separate account for business and personal use. By using this, she can avoid missing her own spending with business spending and will have a clear view of actual profit. Net will also suggest that she consider have a basic protection like business takaful. This is important because her income depend on daily sale, which can be affected by the weather, illness, or equipment damage. Takaful coverage will protect her business from unexpected losses. Okay, next moving on to the payslip worker. Encik Muhammad he already showed a responsibility habit like saving in gold and ASNB. However, one area that still need improvement is financial protection and long-term planning. So our suggestion is for him to start ahead of personal takaful plan. This will give him financial security in case of emergency and prevent his saving from being used for medical or unexpected costs. Besides that, we also recommended that he follow a structured budgeting method such as the 50, 30, and 20 ratio. This can help him avoid lifestyle spending and ensure his savings stay consistent even when his income is stable. In conclusion, this solution will provide focus on stern financial discipline, improve record keeping, and ensure long-term protection. With proper tool, awareness, and consistent planning, both groups can manage their finance more effectively and achieve better stability in the future. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Shamira. For the last one, we will listen to panelist 5, Faizuddin, who will discuss the challenges faced by the street hawker and the payslip worker, as well as the planning strategies they can apply to overcome this issue.
Thank you, moderator, and thank you for each point you guys have given in this forum. My name is Faiz, and I will continue to talk about the challenge faced by these two groups and what are the plans to overcome this challenge. Before that, we found both group plan very well, but they face challenge in managing finance. For the street hawkers group, the main challenge they face is they do not have formal and professional accounting records. As a seller, it depends on the cash in and cash out system to know their cash flow. This is important in recording all expenses and profit earned. They also do not have formal account record, such as ledgers and financial auditing. This will be make them cannot be know the difference between business expenses and personal expenses, and will almost be impossible to produce an accurate income statement without detailed estimates of unreliable financial data. To overcome this challenge, they can join some classes on financial recording for small businesses. This can provide understanding and importance to the structured accounting system, as well as being able to know all the sales and profit that need to be controlled. For the group of individual with payslip, the main challenge faced by this group is lifestyle influence. This group has a fixed income compared to street hawkers. Therefore, they are attracted to upgrade their lifestyle. Usually, this predictable cash flow will make a person feel comfortable, which may lead to increased expenses if not managed effectively. So, they have the potential to fail for wealth accumulation. To solve this challenge, for an individual with payslip, he needs to do a good plan in managing expenses. That is by practice the ratio concept in his income. For example, 50% for commitment, 30% for needs or what he wants, and 20% for saving and investment. If individual with payslip can do this effectively, they will be able to pattern their financial data in the long term and be able to manage their debt while also being able to improve their standard of living. In a short, street hawkers and individual with payslip do make a profit on their finance, but it depends on how well we manage finance through the use of accounting concept. So this study is very concerned with discipline and awareness in controlling the stability of their financial data.
Thank you, Faiz. To conclude our forum, we can see that although both groups earn an income, their level of financial stability depends greatly on how well they manage and plan their finance. Street hawker needs better record keeping and protection, while payslip worker must control lifestyle, spending and plan long-term saving. This study highlights the importance of awareness, discipline, and proper financial system for everyone. Thank you to all panelists for your insightful point, and thank you to the audience for your attention.